How do I become successful? How do I get what I truly want out of life and accomplish the things that I desire? How do I make more money? How do I become rich? How do I become wealthy? Do you even know what those terms mean? You're here searching on YouTube for them, and I don't mean to belittle you, but do you truly know what it means to you to become successful? I've done this so many times. I've gotten on YouTube or Google and I've searched, how do I be successful? How do I become rich? I used to do that all the time, just looking for an answer that I thought was going to be out there for me. But I never took the time to define what that was for me. What does it mean to be successful? Is it just having money and becoming wealthy? Or do you actually have something you're working on that you want to be successful at? That's where you start, defining it, defining what success is to you, right? And then what about money? How do I become rich? How do I become wealthy? Well, great question. How are you going to become rich and wealthy? There's not just one way. You can search all you want and find different techniques for creating wealth and setting wealth aside into a future fortune account where you're always paying into that and growing it. And that's a great technique. But you have to learn how you're going to make that money. If you're an employee, how are you going to get rich? Well, okay, you have a couple options. You can either consistently get raises and be more valuable to your company and continually improve your position in that company so that they value you more and you get paid more. And you can do that, and you should do that. Or you could also create a business on the side. But these are real answers for you. How do you get rich? Well, you either make more money at your job or you make more money through a side pursuit. You become a businessman and an entrepreneur. You develop yourself and you develop ways to make money. Right? So there's your answer on how to get rich. Your answer on how to be successful is, well, what are you trying to be successful at? Do you have a business? Are you trying to be successful at growing your business? Well, okay, let's reach more people. Let's grow our audience. Let's consistently sell to them, but let's consistently offer value to them so that they actually want to buy from us and they understand what it is that they're getting value out of by giving us their money. So how do you grow your audience? Okay, now you're asking these different questions, and that's where you start with how to be successful, is asking better questions and delving down into the deepest levels of what it means to be successful. So how do you grow your audience? Well, you need to get attention. Okay, you have a product. Well, how are you going to sell it to people? How are you going to get them to care? How are you going to build an audience in the first place? Well, get attention. How do you get attention? Marketing. Guerrilla marketing, doing something crazy out in the open where people pay attention to it. By using your brain and thinking of new ways to draw attention to yourself and your products, you can build your audience, you can grow your audience, you can actually have people to sell to. There are certain tactics and techniques and tricks that you can use along the way to becoming successful that I highly encourage you to figure out, and that's what you can get from Limitless North channel, is all these skills and techniques and tricks and tips that will help you be successful at what you're going after. But you have to understand what it is you're going after. You have to ask better questions. How do I build an audience? Well, or how do I make money? Well, I need to have a product. Okay, do you have a product? How do you sell that product? You have to have people to sell it to. You have to believe in your product. So you have to really understand what is valuable about your product to people. Why would anybody want to buy it? What emotion does it create for them? What benefit does it add to them? What problem does it solve for them? Learn how to sell your product. Learn sales techniques. So study guys like Brian Tracy and his Psychology of Selling. Grant Cardone, he's a genius at getting attention. He talks about people like the Kardashians and their ability to garner attention. And Kanye's, love him or hate him, the guy is so good at getting eyeballs and ears on him. He has a platform because he's created it and it's been created for him, but he's so good at attention, right? So you have to learn selling techniques and persuasion. So start with that, write that down. I need to learn how to sell. I need to learn how to be persuasive. And then go read some books on that and watch some videos on that and implement that and try that. And then you got your selling done. So you have your product and you have to sell that product. Now you kind of know how to sell your product and you believe in it, right? So who do you sell it to? Well, you have to build an audience. Okay, how do I be successful at building an audience? Well, is it an online product? Are you selling it through websites? What's your niche? How do you tap into that niche? How do you add value to that niche so they pay attention to you? These are all things that will help you be successful. So how do you garner attention? Well, what platforms do you have? Can you create a YouTube channel and get views on it? Can you create Instagram accounts and get eyeballs on it? Can you go out into the public and interact with people and sell it in person? Can you go to events? Can you sponsor people and get attention that way and get existing people's platforms to come over to you and look at you? Are you doing an email campaign? Email marketing is one of the most effective ways to grow your audience and sell people, because they get to know you and they get to hear from you consistently. You have these touch points with them. So if you're not doing email marketing and you're a business owner, you're failing. You're missing out on so much revenue that you could have. So there's a tip for you on how to be successful. Create a successful email campaign and get people on your list and focus on growing your list consistently. And now you have to ask the question, well, how do I do that? What does that look like? What platform do I use? So ask better questions, right? How do you become successful at what you're doing? There's so many things to look at with that, and we're asking the wrong questions. We're asking, how do I be successful, hoping somebody just gives us an entire roadmap. Well, I kind of am right here, but you still have to do the work, and you have to think about what it is you want to be successful at and what steps it requires, and then go be good at each one of those steps, or delegate and outsource the work to people that know what they're doing. Right? So success starts with asking good questions, identifying the steps you need to take, and then just getting them done. You need to create attention for yourself at every chance that you get and put those eyeballs on your product. Build your brand, okay? And then become effective and efficient at what you do. If you want to be successful, you have to manage yourself. You have to be disciplined. You have to learn how to effectively get things done and effectively get work done. You have to know what your priorities are and just work on the biggest priorities that are going to give you the greatest return for your effort put in, rather than working on busy work and being distracted and working on menial things that don't ever get you any closer to your end result that you're after. You need to learn how to set real goals for yourself and break those goals down to their smallest possible action steps, and take those steps consistently. Consistency is the biggest aspect of success. You have to show up and do the same thing consistently. It's boring, it's repetitive, but it's so necessary for you to truly be successful, okay? So are you paying attention to this so far? Do you know how to set goals? Do you know how to write your goals out? Do you know how to focus on your goals every day and keep them front and center so that that's the thing you're going after, and you're not distracted and you're not forgetting that you're going after your goals? Write your goals down. Be about your goals. Consistently recite your goals to yourself and know your goals inside and out, and always set your sights on them and go after them. How else do you be successful? Are you good at managing yourself? We have to be about time management. We can't manage time. It's just managing ourselves and sticking to our list. Learning to plan your day and finish your day and writing on what you're going to accomplish before you ever begin your day, right? That's where you start. And then you manage yourself. You become disciplined, and you say, from this time to this time, I'm working on this. I will not let any distractions come in my life, because that is the most important thing that I need to get done. Once that's done, I can pay attention to anything else. I can be distracted. I can work on menial stuff because my priority just got taken care of. But until you get that priority done, don't be distracted. And if an urgent emergency comes in, then handle it as quick as possible and get back to what you're supposed to be working on. Learn to be disciplined. Learn to manage yourself so that you can be good at time management. This is called being an effective person and being an efficient person. So learn those things. Learn to network. Learn to outsource your work. Learn to delegate, because if you do all the work yourself, it's going to take you so much longer to get there. But if you can employ people, whether it's virtual assistants and outsourcing and paying people in India or Pakistan or the Philippines $3 an hour, which for them is a great wage, and for you is nothing, well, you can get so much more done that way. So that's the step to being successful and making more money, right? Learning to outsource and delegate. Learning to raise your position in life and build a better network. Your network is your net worth. So who are you networking with? Who are you connecting with? Are you utilizing the people you have in your life? Not taking advantage of them, but utilizing them. The last thing I want to leave you on is adding value to the marketplace. A lot of times we just want to get rich. We just want to be successful. We never think what that actually means. We never think that that comes with impacting and inspiring and encouraging and benefiting other people. So if you want to get rich and you want to be successful, go add value to people. Go add value to the marketplace. Identify your industry and find ways to add value to the people in that industry. Whether it's solving problems for them, inspiring them and encouraging them, giving them a better quality product, educating them, whatever it may be, giving them an identity to be excited about. Find ways to add value to the marketplace. And as you add more value to the marketplace, you get paid more. You get paid more income, right? So learn to add value in everything that you do, and you can get paid for that value. And that's how we earn more money. That's how we earn money in general and become more wealthy. And then last but not least, I'll say one more. Ask what you're worth. Know your worth and ask for it. So many of us are asking way too little for what we're worth. We're putting in so much effort and adding so much value and doing so much work, and we're being underpaid for it. Raise the prices on your products. Just do it. Just try it. Try raising the price on your products a little bit and see if it negatively impacts it, or if you make more money. Ask for a raise at work. But you better be worth it. Go be worth it and then ask for what you're worth. Don't be underpaid. Successful people are not underpaid. Wealthy people are not underpaid. So get paid right and know what to do with that money. I'm just going to keep rolling here for a quick minute actually. So know what to do with the money that you make. You have to know how to handle the money and and responsibly put it in places so that you don't spend it all, so you don't lose it all, so that you don't invest all of it back in your company and you're left with nothing. You need to put money aside so that you can grow your wealth. So every dollar that comes in, you need to have a plan for how you're going to handle that dollar, what you're going to do with it, how much you're going to invest. Investment might scare you, but you're never going to be wealthy without investing. So you need to learn what investing is. It could be as simple as having a savings account and earning a return on it. It could be as simple as buying a single stock and learning how to do that process. But you have to start investing, right? And you have to take a percentage of everything that you make and pay yourself first and put that money somewhere that you're not going to touch, that's just going to be able to grow. So that's how you become successful. That's how you become wealthy and rich. That is what you need to do, is learn how to pay yourself, learn how to manage your money responsibly and correctly. Ask what you're worth, get paid what you're worth, add value to the marketplace, be able to manage yourself and time effectively and efficiently, become an effective and efficient person, take massive action, get your ideas out on paper and take massive action towards them, be inspired consistently throughout your day, be motivated, know what you're going after, know why you want the goals that you have, write them down and know them inside and out and be focused on them every day and be excited about them. If you're not excited about your work, if you're not excited about your goals, how do you ever expect to be successful? How do you ever expect to become wealthy and rich if you're not excited about the work that you're doing? Get inspired, get motivated, even if it's just for the result, even if it's for the paycheck. If you're excited about that, it's going to get you the distance, but you should be excited about the value you get to add. You should be excited about the results of the work you're doing, not just the paycheck, but the results, the process. Find ways to be motivated and inspired and carry yourself the distance, right? And consistently better yourself, consistently grow. Personal development, it's so important. Find channels like Limitless North on YouTube, watch some videos, be inspired, be encouraged, and change who you are. Change yourself for the better. Grow more character, grow more integrity. Learn how to manage your money. Learn how to financially invest. Learn what the wealthy do. Success leaves clues, and if you would just follow the clues that are left, you would become successful because you're doing exactly what other successful people have done for years and years and decades and millennia, right? It's a well-worn path, and we just need to follow it. We need to identify what other people have done to be successful and to be wealthy and rich and do exactly what they do. So many of us are out trying to pioneer something, and we just get worn out and we break down. We never get there. Just do what other people have done successfully and do it the same way, the best way, and do it to the best of your ability and stay excited about it and know your goals in it and just do it consistently, and you will be successful and you will be rich. There's so much to talk about with that, but that is so basic. If you just did those things that I just told you, it would change your life for the better. It would make you consistent, it would make you successful, and it would make you wealthy because you know how to do consistent work on the things that are important. You know how to identify the important things. You know what you're working on. You know what you're working towards. You're doing it consistently. You're getting paid what you're worth. You know how to take the money you make and put it into investments and things that you don't touch that are actually going to grow more wealth for you. And now your life is changing. So go do those things. That is how you be successful. That is how you get rich. I hope that helps you. I hope that encourages you. I hope that inspires you. I want to hear from you. Would love to build a community here with you, so engage. Leave comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. That helps my channel so much. It brings more people here, builds a better community. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so that you don't miss an episode of this. I'm Mackay Block with Limitless North. I appreciate you. God bless you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Hi, I'm Mackay Block. Welcome to Limitless North TV. I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You might ask yourself, why should I? Every week, I'll be developing and delivering quality videos focused on helping you become a high-value, high-achieving entrepreneur, to earn more and increase your income, to build and grow your wealth, and to make insightful and impactful changes to the way that you live your life and run your businesses. You will be challenged. You will be inspired. I will motivate you to hit that next level in your life, to overcome your obstacles, and to quit struggling through your mediocrity. But most importantly, I'll be developing and delivering strategies and ideas, tips, tricks, habits, and tools that you can begin implementing in your life today to see the success and the change that you've been hoping for. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss a single episode, and I will see you on the next one. I guarantee you, and I promise you, that you won't regret it. Welcome to Limitless North.